Get ready for the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Did you miss us? We are back after 2 weeks on the lam. It is Steve Benz, Eric Black. We like to call this little show Know Nothing because we know nothing, you know nothing, and together we know nothing.
Yeah.
It sounded better in my head when I started.
And just so everybody knows, both of us don't really fit well on a lamb. So it was kind of a weird, awkward situation. We did get a couple of looks, but nonetheless, we were on the lamb.
I do like lamb, though. Lamb chops. Very delicious.
Delish.
You know, you have that for Easter. For all of you that were that enjoyed Easter or do whatever it is that you on Easter and you have ham or lamb or whatever it is. Oh, wait a second. That's a goat.
Whoa. That's a different show.
That's After Hours.
Yeah.
So how are you? Eric is got a couple of weeks off. We've had some fun, a lot of things going on. So how are you today?
Well, I think I'm good. I think everything is well. We took a couple weeks off. I was about to say that I had a baby, but that's incorrect. I did not have a baby. My wife did. It'd be really weird if I had the baby because I don't. That's not going to happen. I don't think that's a good idea.
Well, I didn't mean to say you were fat.
Before.
I didn't know that you were having a baby.
Well,
fat.
Right. No, that's kind of it. I was. Yeah, I was actually still am pretty fat, pretty hefty. My mom says I'm husky. I'm not fat. I'm husky.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's what they tell all the fat kids to make them feel thin when they walk into Sears.
I don't think I ever felt thin when I was called husky. It was weird. I know I'm a big dude.
A lot of friends who were husky. And then I went to a university where Huskies was the mascot.
Wow, that's.
And then you look at all the young ladies that were around us, I'm going to say this, and I mean this nicely, the Chubba Bubba crowd.
Whoa, okay.
I said that nicely, didn't I?
Yeah. No, we're setting the tone for the show. Yeah.
Now, that group of the CBs, they were badass fun to hang out with. Okay. They were like my crew back then.
Your peeps, if you will. Your peeps.
Yeah, before it was peeps.
Right.
So I could walk around the university with my girls.
That
was back when Weather Girls was big, and you know, I think their original name was 2 Tons of Fun. Wow,
that's graphic. Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
Look, I didn't name them.
I'm just saying that's two tons worth of fun.
But let's get back to what is most important. Dinner. But I must say, cheers to you, mate. Cheers to you on being a father, second time around.
Yeah. It's like I wrote a sequel to the first movie. Like the first movie was called Daddy, and this is just like Daddy 2. Like
Daddy 2 is not as good as Daddy 1.
It's
Daddy 1 was cool.
He was. And now he's older and more tired and just wants to take a nap. So he's really more grouchy than anything else and kind of hates everyone. It's a good show.
Yeah, I think it is. So do you feel any different? I mean, I know it's early. It's only a couple weeks in.
Right.
So was this pregnancy for you, not for her, because you're the problem from the get-go. But how were you during the pregnancy?
No, I was good. I've done this before, so I kind of knew what to expect. So it was okay. I just said, I don't want to see it. Just, I'll be here. I just don't want to see it.
Yeah, let me know when it's over.
I'll be in the closet.
Solo cup here. Let me know. Can I sit outside like the 50s? You know,
it's just I'll be out here. I'll stay out here. Yeah.
Yeah, you really don't. You don't need me, do you?
I'm good. There's 35 of you. Actually, there was 20 people over the course of a 24-hour period that came through. Nurses, staff, all that good stuff. 22 people.
Oh my God.
It was like every I think it was like every 45 minutes or so, at least once an hour, somebody was coming in. So you would just get to sleep. Oh, and by the way, I didn't get a bed. Dads don't get beds. Right. They get this stupid chair that folds into I'd say it's a bed, but it is not even close to a bed. But somehow you sleep on it. They don't care. Like I had to, because I've done this before, I brought warm clothes because I knew I wasn't going to have any type of blanket situation. And you know what? I was right. Anyway, so the whole time I was there, I was invisible. They didn't see me at all. I was invisible, which I get it. I understand it's about her. She's doing this. But I'm here to say I was involved a little bit. I was still there. I was still a part of that situation. Maybe acknowledge my existence once in a while, or stuff is going to come up missing. By the way, do you need anything, any medical gear, anything like that? I have a surplus of it.
Well, yeah. Come on.
Okay. We'll talk in a minute. Anyway, it's annoying. They don't pay attention to the dads at all. I barely got even a look. I don't even know if any of them actually knew that I was there. I have no idea. But kind of a crappy situation. Although I will say this. I did get a free meal pass. So that's good. There's a plus there, I suppose. Otherwise, it's $7.
Free hospital food.
Yeah.
Is damn good.
Yeah. It's what keeps you in the hospital. Yeah.
Yeah, I can understand where, they don't pay attention to you.
No, not at all. They don't care.
You're just that guy.
I felt like, what's that movie? Is it Ghost? Yeah, with
Demi Moore.
Yep, and Swayze.
Patrick Swayze.
Yeah. Where there's only one person that saw me, and that was my wife. Everybody else was like, who are you talking to? I don't see anybody over there. I don't know. Are you insane? Are you crazy when you give you crazy pills too?
I thought I saw something move.
What's going on over there? I don't understand. Security. I don't know what's happening over here.
I smell ass over there. How's that possible?
Oh, it's just the father. Never mind. It's fine.
Who cares? We can't even prove it's his. Am I right?
So check this out. So the baby came out just a little too fast, and it had bruising, right?
Okay.
On its face, which is it's not unheard of. It happens.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that until the baby was actually out. So I'm seeing this dark-skinned baby come out of a white woman. I am not dark-skinned. I'm a little tan, but I am not dark-skinned. So I'm seeing what I think is a dark-skinned baby, and nothing against that. It was just weird for me to see this situation. So, but we get him out, and he's not. He's actually one of us. He just had a little bit of bruised face. But
that explains why you called me to see if I needed to go down there.
Yeah. I will say this though to everybody that Steve did deny the FaceTime and just wanted audio. So we just did a normal phone call during that time.
True. Because when I was there for my kids, I was making faces and saying, "Hey, it's kind of like this. It's kind of starts."
And that's just with the nurses. You were just doing that. It's just weird.
Yeah. But overall, so that was that moment. Let me back you up 9 months. Like, did you have any say? Was it kind of like, over some chicken noodle soup? Oh, by the way, Eric, I think you're the father. You continue on. Yeah,
I've had that phone call. Not a great phone call. Well, I think no, it was actually something that was very, very mutual. We decided that maybe it's time, because we always thought we were going to have 2 or 3 kids. And I'm pretty sure that we've been drunk all this time because this is craziness. But no, we knew what was going on. We wanted it to happen.
So it was one of those where she pretty much told you when it was going to happen, because I wanted in this month, and she like backdated it. Or did you have any say to say, you know what, I would like it this or then or whatever? Or she's like, giddy up, cowboy. Now's the time.
No, she got out the scrolls of old, and said this according to this date, the sun will be over here, the stars will align, and I'll be ready to go.
Like
I was like, can I put it on my calendar? Because I'm not gonna remember any of that crap. So yeah, it was fun. It's good. I don't know.
I would
But
have loved to have a kid born on April Fools, though.
well, would you though?
That, are you kidding? I would roll with that for the rest of my life.
You probably would never have to buy him a present on his birthday.
Or February 29th.
Ooh.
Even better.
Yeah. I'll give you presents on the 31st.
Or on Christmas Day, where I'm like, oh, sorry, kid, you got chumped.
Right.
Don't get both.
Yeah. Yeah. Life sucks. Life sucks.
It's one or the other. Which one do you really want?
Welcome
Santa
to the jungle.
live or does Santa die?
That's right. Your choice. I don't care if you're 2.5. Make the choice. Do it now.
Because we'll kill that mother right now if we have to.
Right. That's right. I like red meat.
Reindeer is delicious. It is. Oh my God. So that's fun. I like hearing all these kind of stories. When my son was born, the second one again, fast, I literally got thrown out of the way by the nurse. Because you couldn't get up on the table or the straps or whatever fast enough for what had happened.
Well, and I was asking them if I should hover. Do I need to strap myself to the ceiling?
Right.
Where do I stand? Where do you want me? Where do I need to go now? I'm like, I hear something. I don't know. Anyway.
It's very true. There isn't a dad zone in the delivery room. Now, first of all, no one gives men any respect for one being in the room.
Right.
My dad was not in any of the rooms. My dad was on the road when I was born. Okay.
Right.
It was like a phone call where my mom got a hold of him 3 days later. Oh, by the way, Frank.
I forgot to tell you this. They call you Big Papa now.
Yeah. It's just like, and he's like, okay, I'll be home in a week. Yes, because he was doing delivery semi trucks and stuff like that. So that's how that went. I felt loved.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's always like, you're one of them, right? Was I home? No, Dad, you weren't. Oh, you're that one.
That one. Okay.
So with that, we need that little zone.
Right.
You got all the medical gear. Did it fit?
Mm-hmm.
Mine did not fit. It was too small.
Oh, good. Huh.
I was a little too tall for the pants. Did you have to do the pants?
Which
or
pants?
did you have the hat and just a mask?
I didn't have anything.
Oh, no. Wow.
I told them, I said, I'm going in there naked. It's part of my religion. And they're like, well, all right, I guess I can't. I don't want to get sued. I'm like, you're right. You don't.
You hear someone singing some REM. I'm losing my religion right there.
And I'm just walking around naked as a jaybird.
Now, when she went into labor, did you go right to the hospital or did you have some time because you've already been through this? You're a pro.
Right. Pro. No, we actually kind of, she started having contractions, probably like 5 o'clock in the morning. And so we decided, all right, these are getting pretty bad. Let's head on in there. And then 6 hours later.
Wow.
Yeah. Which was 2 hours.
Wow. That's fast.
2 hours longer than the first one, which I was amazed by.
Oh my God.
I know.
Really fast.
Like butter.
Now, did you do Lamaze?
Let me show you what my Lamaze is. Yeah, that's good Lamaze. I like that. Thank you.
Now, they say Lamaze is where you get to learn how to breathe.
I think I'm doing pretty well with that.
So I was not very good in Lamaze class.
Yeah.
Because for mine, and we'll have you tell more stories. So with my first child, it was as I'm being yelled at in the delivery room because it hurts. He had her fingernails through my arm.
Right.
And I'm going, well, you got to remember to breathe.
Right.
And she's like, and she said, get the F away from me. I'm like, I'm breathing. Okay. Of course, the nurses think I'm hilarious because I'm making jokes.
Right.
I don't get it.
Because somewhere along the way you were funny at one point.
I mean, come on.
Right.
So I'm like, you and I are like Allstate. We're there for support.
Yeah. Not necessarily you. We're not really there for you, but we're there for support somewhere.
Yeah, did you feel you got no respect? You are the father of the child, Eric.
Right. We're like sports bras. I like that. Kind of the sports bra situation going on.
Right. You can put it on, get it all the support, and damn, it'll take you 3 times longer to get it off. Okay?
Yeah.
As they're kind of squeezing and pushing it up there, we're there to help right there too. Okay?
We're here for you.
If you need it squeezed and lifted, up goes the hand.
Yeah.
Not that way, but you know what I mean.
Just be our lime.
So what else went on during that delivery and that week?
Oh man.
Like, was it close to the delivery date? Was she early, late, on time?
She was a week early on this one and a week late on the last one. So they're gonna suck at math. So we already know that. But it was good. I mean, it was on the date where it was full term, it was on that date where anything past that date, you're whatever. So we were excited about that. But no, I don't know. The other thing that really pissed me off too was that we get to the hospital, right? Which is, I don't know if you were aware of this, but that's where you actually have babies.
Oh.
So we're in the sign-in process. And from the moment we walked in and they sat us down to do all the paperwork, until I left the hospital, I don't even think anybody knew my name. I didn't sign any paperwork. I didn't fill anything out. Nothing. I don't think they don't even know that I existed. The only time I take that back. The only time is when Asia was doing paperwork and she had to actually put down. Now here's what they asked me, right? So they said, okay, well, write down who you think the father is, essentially. And we're like, what? And then right below that, it was like, and then write down the actual biological father. We're like, what is this? What is happening here? So apparently there's a lot of people either lying or I don't know what's going on, but it was kind of weird. Who do you think the father is? Okay. And now, who is he really though? Seriously, who is he? Okay. All right. Who's going to pay for this? Okay.
That explains when your slightly tanner child came out, you had doubts.
That's right. There's a couple. And it was weird.
You pull out the questionnaire, you're like going, honey, apparently you didn't pass the test.
Yeah. So we're going to have to let you go.
That's right. And then turns out, Eric, the guy behind you, I think he might want to look now. We're just saying
it's protocol. It's protocol.
We're not sure, but the questionnaire, the app says,
who do you think and who is it really? Yeah. Okay.
And of course, both you and I are very, very sensitive men.
We're all sensitive people.
And no one cares about our sensitivities.
They really don't.
Do we not cry when we are hurt?
I do tear up. I do tear up a little bit. Yeah.
I have to admit, when my kids were born, I teared a little bit because it was awesome.
Yeah.
It was just awesome. Of course, they called me by the wrong name both times.
Right.
In the room.
Right.
One of them got my last name wrong. I'm like, it's on the door.
Duh.
Just saying.
What's wrong with you?
Just saying. But overall, well, I'm really, really happy. When you had messaged me early on, I thought that was really cool. I pretty much said congrats and then something vulgar.
Yeah. Yeah. And it was great. It was great. It's probably, actually, you probably copied it from a tweet, but nonetheless, it was nice. Very nice.
No copyright infringement.
No. I mean, if you've ever heard the Know Nothing Show, you know that we don't copyright anything.
Now, before they even ask, why didn't you take Know Nothing pictures during the delivery? Selfies.
Well, I did, but you have to remember Currently on social media, they frown upon nude photos. And as you remember, I was walking around in the buff. Now, I had my own personal photographer come on in because it's a photogenic moment. Oh, and I was having a baby. But it is what it is. But I think overall, though, it was a good experience. I mean, I really felt left out, but it was a good experience. I mean, I feel like I'm owed something. I feel like they should be paying me, giving me a discount because you didn't even acknowledge my existence. Literally, I didn't have to be there at all, and everything would have gone exactly the same.
Mm-hmm.
Literally. Not that I didn't want to show up. I loved that. That was a great part. But I'm saying, kind of butthurt about that. Kind of butthurt.
I can sense the bitterness.
Yeah.
I can.
Well,
hopefully, our listeners, our so-called fans and viewers, are very sympathetic to you.
I just need to be held right now.
And if I was in the studio with you, we would embrace for at least 90 seconds.
We're cuddlers, not coddlers, cuddlers. That's right.
We were seen spooning in Nashville. I mean, it was a little cold that day, but
it was a very large chair. I don't know if any of you have ever been in a very large chair, but weird things happen in large chairs. I have been in several, and every single one of those large chairs, something weird happened every single time. Every single time. It was weird, is what I'm saying.
And I realized that Daryl Hall and John Oates was playing at the time.
Right.
And said cuddling.
The
song She's Gone. We got teary-eyed.
A little. We had to get a tissue. A box.
But that's good. I do like the very happy for you.
Oh.
I know you had a lot more about how people dump on fathers.
Right. Well, it's over.
Kind of like, I mean, I'm sure there's more. Fathers are made fun of on television. Right.
Well, I don't know. I think it's annoying, and I'm all for the whole having the making sure the woman is taken care of. I get that. I understand that because that's part of
I have something to say in that. Okay.
Right.
All right. I'm going to throw in my 2 cents here.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
First and foremost, where they're like, everything should be for the women. Let's talk biologically.
Right.
You're built for it. Okay.
Yeah.
You're built for pain. You're built for delivery.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get that out of the way.
Okay. We have little holes, is what he's trying to say. Okay. Ours are too little.
Now they're saying, if you had to deliver kids, there'd be no kids. If we switch places and we had to listen to you, there'd be no sex. Okay.
And second of all, I have delivered kids. It was in a school bus and I hated it. Just for the record.
Man.
Anyway. Not better.
It just tells you how wonderful we really are.
Yeah.
As fathers, potential fathers. Because Lord knows, there might be a dozen kids out there that are, Eric's the father or I'm the father.
Right. At least a dozen.
You can find those kids because they probably have a top-notch podcast going on right now.
Yeah. Those are the real know-nothing boys.
And I think the last time we checked, they were attorneys.
Yeah, actually. And I think most of you should read between the lines. Maybe Google that. It's an interesting read.
Because if you're an attorney and you've got a show that says know nothing, that is the attorney that you need.
That's right. But you may not be doing well as an attorney if people know that you're on a show called Know Nothing. But it's your call. You can do what you want.
I do like that, though. It's kind of good.
Yeah. I wonder if they would let us come on their show. We be the attorneys and they be us. I'd be okay with it.
There are shows that are knockoffs of our show.
It's true. It's very true.
There is a show out there, but it's run by a
Robot.
shock jock, he calls himself.
Hmm.
Now, I thought that was in vogue in the 90s
Hmm.
to try to shock me with porn stars on a radio show.
But I feel like if you're going to be called a shock jock, don't do anything that's not shocking. Like, stuff that's already been done. Maybe try something else. Maybe do something different. Maybe, I don't know, maybe go throw a pie at Oprah every now and again. I don't know, something different. Just be different, because you can't keep doing that.
I did have some adult stars on my show, one of my shows.
You're welcome.
But what I did differently was I actually tried to have a normal conversation with them. They didn't really pick up that I was kind of mocking them.
Yeah.
Because when they'd say, I was an A student in high school, I'm sure you were.
Sure you were. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure we know how.
Straight D's, right? It's great.
You got more than 2 D's in high school.
Right. Because, I realized that you went from A cup to D cup, and that's, it's great. It's great grading system.
Yeah. Pretty efficient in 24 hours, too. That's amazing.
And as long as you got a Visa card, you too could get better grades.
It's very true. It's very true.
But with that, we could talk more about this, but I want to take our first break.
Alrighty.
We come back, and you did say something that kind of sparked something in my head.
Oh.
Like what happened with, I'm just going to throw it out there, and we'll talk to it sometime this hour. Corey Feldman.
Oh.
Saying.
Oh, my gosh. Here we go.
Corey Feldman. We'll be right back. It's good to be back. It is the Know Nothing Show. Welcome back to the Know Nothing Show. Steve Benz, Eric Black. Eric's the new dad, so I think the next segment should all be about Eric again. Hello. That's a great gift to you.
Yeah. The problem is now I actually have to work. I've gotten so used to just kind of droning out, and now I actually have to do something. All right, fine.
Everybody's looking at you. Everyone. We're up on Facebook Live. So all followers, they just want to look at you. They're all focused on you. Do you feel the pressure?
Oh, is that? I thought I had to fart. Is that what that is? That's okay. All right. Well, I thought I had gas. I didn't know. Here's the thing. I don't know if you guys pay attention to the news. I know it's kind of hard these days to know which is what and what's where and what's true. But I have some news, and it's true, and it's kind of disappointing. So our good friends over at Facebook, and by good friends I mean I don't know any of them, but they've gone through a data breach, ladies and gentlemen, and I don't know if you know what that means, but I'm going to explain it to you, mostly because I want to see how long I can milk this. But now this is an interesting situation because you and I both are on Facebook. Everybody that we know almost is on Facebook, right?
Right.
And Facebook wants to know all of your information for whatever reason. Now, here's the other thing some of you may or may not know. With most data breaches, it's not just the way that you got into like logging in. It's because you played a certain game or because you downloaded a certain app. They're not going to make it easy for you. They're going to entice you and they're going to bring you in, and then they're going to rip you apart. Well, it happened to Facebook. So they had a data breach, big data breach, huge data breach, right? And now everybody is freaking out. They think it's because of this other company that they hired, this marketing company or something that was helping them out. Apparently they're sending out they call them bots. They're just programs that will automate things for you. There was a glitch somewhere, according to them, and it kind of just released all of the data through Facebook into this new system. So they captured it all. Well, Facebook found out about it, right? And they're like, well, that's actually not cool. Can you guys not do that and sign this document saying that you will destroy this? Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, they didn't destroy it. So Facebook found that out and just kind of turned their head. They're like, okay. And then and then it leaked. It got out. Somebody got in there and leaked all that stuff, and now Facebook is like, oh yeah, I guess we should figure this out. Maybe we should do something. So now Zuckerberg is playing cleanup and trying to salvage what's left of his fortress that we thought was impenetrable, but not so much.
I mean, he only lost 50 million.
Well, actually, I think it was more like 30 when all is said and done. I don't think he lost a lot. Well, that's a lot,
Right.
A lot to us. But
Now, were they specific on what data was breached?
well, it depends on which article you read, but pretty much any kind of data that you would keep on Facebook itself, and especially if you when you play games and stuff like that, or you download apps, they ask for your permission to view all your stuff. Now, they're not really asking for permission, because if you don't allow permission, you basically can't use the app.
Right.
So they're just politely saying, we're going to do this. This is happening now. But a lot of the times, and sometimes not even the developer knows, but there'll be bugs on the back end of those that kind of sneak in, get attached to it, and then kind of expand and do all this other stuff. But it was a mess. It was horrible. Still is. He's in the media trying to play trying to play catch up and all that stuff, and trying to figure out what to do and blah blah blah. And then there's all these other issues. You just need to Google it, because all these other issues keep snowballing at Facebook's expense. And I think they're on the downhill. I think they're going to be gone soon. I don't.
Well, let's face it. The kids don't think Facebook is cool because all the parents are on it.
That's true. And that's the thing. They're not capturing the new audience. They're not doing that at all. Here's the thing. This is not the first time this has happened. This happened, I don't know, 8 years ago or 10 years ago now with MySpace. The same exact thing happened, except somehow somebody decided to sell MySpace, not once or twice, but 5 times, I think, is when they ultimately, I'm like, after the third time, maybe just it's an expense now. Just write it off.
Yeah, the last person invested in was Timberlake.
Yeah, which
makes a whole lot of sense.
I don't know what his appeal was. Maybe he just thought he could use his star power to bring it back to life or something. I don't know.
Now, do you remember on Facebook when people were posting that I do not give you permission to use my pictures or use anything that I post on Facebook? Remember that going round and round and round?
Yeah.
Like every year it goes around.
Yep.
Where I'm going, it's free. Whatever you post doesn't matter.
Yeah. Terms of service.
If you don't like Facebook, you may leave, my love.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
It's like everything else. If you pay for it, you have different expectations. If it's free, kind of like Yahoo Chats and AOL and all of that.
Yeah.
And yet AOL was far more secure because we were all on baud lines at 2400. So when you had a conversation, you had to wait a few seconds.
You could actually go to the restroom real quick and come back and still be caught up. Yeah.
So could you send me a topless picture? It'll take about 15 minutes to download. And you're like,
that's fine.
It slowly comes down and you're like, ugh,
yeah.
Because it's line by line.
Excitement and anticipation turns into, this was not a good idea. This was not a good idea at all.
Where are you when you logged off? You have some other name that you're going by.
That's right. Delete whole count. Get rid of it.
Oh my God, those were funny days. Those were funny days.
Good time.
You look forward to AOL 5.0 when it showed up
in your mailbox. Your mailbox. Yeah.
Like, oh, that's so cool. Well, you don't want to download it because you're going to use up your minutes on your phone line, or whatever minutes you had early on. You didn't have unlimited. I don't think it was unlimited for a while. I think you got so many minutes per month or whatever. I don't even remember.
Plus, it would take 3 weeks to download. So, you don't.
Yeah, you'd have to start it at 10 o'clock at night because that's when the least amount of people were on. So you download it. Except for 3.1 to boot up, Windows 3.1 or 95 or whatever.
Right. Oh.
And that would have been really helpful in your delivery room. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, I do have my cell phone. I have things to do on there.
It's like, I think she's coming. Hold on, I got to post on Instagram.
Listen, I'm taking a call now. Who's it from? I don't know. Who cares? I'm getting a pizza. Doesn't matter.
I hate to remind everybody that are all jumping on Instagram. Facebook owns Instagram.
It's true.
Just saying.
Better platform, however. Much better platform.
Yeah, but it doesn't really do anything. It's really egocentric. If you think about it, you really don't have a lot of conversations. Like, let's face it, Facebook is just a big chat room.
And that's what I hate about it. I don't like people. I don't want to talk to you. I just want to like your stuff and maybe give you a fist pound emoji. That's it. That's all I need from you. That's all I want. And then you can go about your day. I don't need to carry on.
You got to have some type of image all the time, which I don't like.
You don't have to. You can put a black picture up there. You don't have to have anything up there. You can just.
Oh, sure. You went racist.
Yeah, I did. I want a photo of me up on every Instagram. every single Instagram.
Hey, I am finding out, like everywhere else on social media, if you're female, 1,000 people will like no matter what picture you post.
It's true. Yeah.
Me, I'll post whatever and I'll get like 2 or 3. So I'm going through, there was a phase on Facebook, it just kind of happened, black and white pictures.
Yeah, it was a good 20 minutes.
Yeah, 10 days of putting black and white pictures up. So I put up a black square. People didn't find the humor.
They did not. Maybe you should have cut it in half and put one side black and one side white. Maybe that's where people were like, I don't get it. I don't understand. Is he too far outside the box? I don't understand.
Why am I following him? He's just annoying.
Unfollow. Gross.
And then they come back like, wait a second. I just saw his feed on Dorothy's feed, and he's funny. That was funny.
That's really cute.
Like today, I was so bored. I put up a picture of an outlet.
You did.
I got more likes of that. I was trying the black socks and sneakers. That one didn't do well.
Not so. Black socks and sneakers didn't do well?
Yeah.
I thought that was like half of our demographic.
Yeah. It's just one of those where I didn't have my dress shoes and I only had dress socks. And I was like, okay, I got sweatpants and sneakers. What am I going to do?
What is going to happen?
And it worked. It worked all right. It's a good look for both of us.
Well, I like to have, along with that, I like to have this mesh tank top. It's kind of a cutoff. It's like almost like a midriff, but less gay. It's nice. It's mesh. You can kind of see through it. And then just sneakers, and that's it. And then I just go for a jog.
You don't jog. Stop it.
No. I'm on Wii. I have somebody jog for me. I don't jog. I don't need to jog. I have somebody.
We just have an app that jogs, not us.
Not us. No.
Oh,
that's dumb. No one does that.
No, ain't no way we're doing any of that.
Yeah,
under no circumstances.
Not gonna happen.
Tough.
Drugs.
We're not doing too bad for having 2 weeks off.
Well, that's the thing. I think maybe we might be good at this. I don't know. This might be what we need to do for the rest of our life.
Hey, the TV shows, they're taking breaks in the middle of the season now, so we could do that too.
Yeah, it's like recess.
Right.
It's weird.
It's kind of like, well, the NCAA is going on. We should take some time off. No one's going to be listening. No one's really paying attention to us. And then we find out that people are really paying attention to us.
Right.
I admit last week we had some technical issues and sickness and all this other stuff, right? So we do a replay and people are yelling at me.
Right.
They're confused by the replay from New Year's.
Well,
I found that funny.
That will happen.
So they're having a conversation with me for something that happened 3 months ago. I'm like, I know the answer. Already.
Yeah.
Like, how'd you do that? Because I'm magical, like Lucky Charms.
I've got magic hands.
That we do. We do have magic hands.
And
and with that.
Yeah.
So do you have big plans? Like, let's get it back to daddy stuff. Okay.
Oh, Big Daddy. Yeah.
Okay. Like big christening, anything like that? You guys do?
I think the biggest thing that we had planned was the circumcision. That was it.
So did you use a machete?
I had a chainsaw, actually. I was like, let's do this. Let's get serious about some stuff.
Did you cut the cord?
No, they wouldn't let me on this one. I did on my job, but I don't know. They wouldn't let me. I think because the baby came out so fast, they weren't sure what was going on with it. So they were kind of they didn't know, so they're still trying to figure out what was happening and all that stuff. But
They could have blew up a glove or something, just let you cut that, just give you the same sensation, right? Bastards.
well, kind of, yeah.
Got it. See, again, they don't care. They
No.
don't care about. They didn't care about you, Eric.
No, they
Your
didn't.
needs.
They didn't at all. Not one bit.
They didn't let you text. They didn't let you go on Instagram.
No.
So where are you going to go from Instagram? I know you went to Instagram. You were going. What do you recommend, Mr. Social Media?
Well, there's a lot of different places. I mean, it depends on what you want to do. It depends on your.
I want to scroll around.
Well, you should probably stick to Twitter then. A good place to be.
That'll do.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it depends. Like I'm on Instagram simply because it's better for my business. It's better for what I do. I've gotten considerably more results from Instagram than I have from, any of the other ones, Twitter or Facebook. So, YouTube's another good one. It's not very, it's not really geared towards social. I mean, as far as like talking back and forth, you can leave comments and things like that. But as far as conversation, it's not really geared for that. Twitter is probably more geared for that. But Vero is another good one. It's up and coming. It's still rough around the edges, but it's considerably less crap on there. It's more visually oriented as well, but that's where everything's going. The trends are everything is visually oriented now. You have to have, video these days is a big part of social media, of marketing in social media, and of anything else, of any type of marketing. At this point, you have to have some sort of video. So that's why you're seeing all these video makers, YouTubers, things like that. They're becoming huge because that's where it's at. They're getting on that bandwagon and making it happen. So that's where we've made our first million, is right here on the Know Nothing Show.
So essentially, I should get on Instagram and make stupid videos every day.
I feel like you should. Now you don't have to have videos. You can put stupid photos like you've been doing. You can just keep putting those up. You can just add stupid videos.
Seems appropriate though.
and you can still go live on Instagram. So now you can do all of your antics. You can just here's the thing. Instead of having to type all that stuff out and post it, make a video and just read it off and just show pictures. That way you don't have to actually post it at all. It's in a video right there.
That is genius. I love that.
I'm here to help.
I love that. I'm writing that one down. That is a great idea.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hashtag videos. I like that.
It's we're idea people. That's really what we're getting paid for here.
That's very Charlie Chaplin, if you think about it.
Yeah. CC?
Silent movies on Instagram.
Yeah. Silent movies.
Just make you're just like poof.
Whoa.
There.
Yeah. So I think you figured out your next project. Now by Monday, I want to see some pretty good posts from you, buddy.
I'm gonna have to. You've put the you just gave a great idea. You just gave great advice. Probably the first time in the 10 years we've known each other.
I was due. So I'm glad I spread the love, I guess. You're welcome.
Then if I ask you tomorrow, hey, dude, remember that advice you gave me yesterday? What?
Nope. I sure don't. I'm already forgetting about it. I don't even know what we just said. That's why we record it.
That was delicious.
Thank you.
Now, before we went to break, I brought up one subject which we joke about, but I'm just going to turn a little bit. So 2 weeks ago, Corey Feldman, there was a report that he was attacked and stabbed by a raging fan.
Mm-hmm. Now, hold on a second. Isn't Corey Feldman the one who wanted $10 million to do whatever it was he was going to do with $10 million?
Expose on Hollywood.
And now you're saying, by the way, he didn't get it. And now you're telling me that he's been stabbed and he's all over the media.
Correct.
Huh. Okay. That's weird.
So we'll fill in because it showed up on some of those trash websites. TM,
Right. Yeah.
although it's considered legit now.
Hmm.
So with the posting, as I saw, he brought a photographer with him to the hospital after the incident.
You don't do that?
I guess that's what you do is you ride around Los Angeles with a photographer.
I mean, I mean, I didn't have to because I was a photographer. I just took pictures of myself and put it out there. But I can see if you're not a photographer, I can understand needing a photographer to walk around with you.
So apparently this is what happened. He was on a side street parked with security was distracted. His two thugs were distracted by something.
Probably something papery and green, I would assume.
Because I'm sure no one knew Corey Feldman was there. So I guess this assailant swung open the door, stabbed him, and took off. So Corey rushed to the hospital.
Thank God.
With the photographer taking his picture.
Yeah. Well, the photographer was driving.
Something. I'm not really sure what happened.
So
social media went berserko because they love Corey Feldman because they said we must believe him. And I got criticized because I commented on one of his pages.
Wait.
Yelled at by someone to not believe everything that we see on the internet.
We don't.
Of course, I replied going, his story is on the internet.
Yeah.
And he brought a photographer, which only enraged his fan.
Well, I thought it was weird because it sounded like they had something in their mouth, and apparently it was a Tide Pod. So they were like, don't hear it, don't listen to anything. Okay, just take the Tide Pod out of your mouth and shut up. How about that? How about we just not talk? And now there's another trend. But Corey is not, well, I can't say that he didn't get stabbed. He's that crazy. But
hold on. He followed up with a picture of the stab wound.
There's more. Okay, there's proof.
So the stab wound, clearly, because he was accused of stabbing himself. Okay. Because the stab wound where he said it was just punctured him looked like a fork mark. Okay.
Wait.
That was it. That was the extent of the stabbing.
So what you're saying is someone stabbed him with a fork?
No, like just one of the eyes of the fork. That's what it looked like. It was that small.
Oh, okay.
It didn't bleed. I, of course, said, you don't bleed when you're stabbed with a butter knife.
Right.
His fans didn't like that.
They didn't like that one. Okay.
So, of course, someone goes, well, did he need a stitch? Which I thought was hilarious.
Oh, they're just going to let it heal.
So they just put like a little Superman Band-Aid on it?
That's right. You're powerful. You can beat this. You can get over this.
So the LAPD said that they didn't feel that they needed to investigate.
What? Because so they so they looked at it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we're done. We're not gonna. I'm gonna go home. I'm done with you.
There's no need for detectives.
Yeah.
Looking down these street signs and all this video.
Thanks for getting me out of bed at 2:30 in the morning. I appreciate that. Yeah. Thank you.
So Corey, who needs to be on this show.
He really does.
I think the show would be probably the best platform for him.
Well, it can't be the worst. That's for sure.
We would take interviewing him quite seriously. Well, we'd have to. Otherwise, we would be laughing.
Well, that's probably true. How are you gonna with what we know now, how could you possibly spin that and take him seriously? How could you possibly do that?
Well, we're professionals, and they would expect us to be professional.
Well, clearly they've never heard the show.
We have to cover it up. We'd have to call it another kind of show to get them on.
The Sometimes We Know Things show.
We could say Ellen is co-hosting with us.
And we'll just put a weird wig on you or something.
Another Ellen. We didn't say it was that Ellen.
We'll just get Aunt Ellen to come over and
Just said it was Ellen.
yeah.
Actually, because our accent is so off, we meant Alan.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing here. We were expecting a tall, dark-haired man. I don't know. Why are you here? What are you doing?
I like that. I like that. So I just thought we'd fill that in. That happened 2 weeks ago. There's been no follow-up on TMZ. None.
So to me, I don't know, but if I'm in Chinatown near the meat market, something smells fishy.
Right. And it's not Corey, okay? He may smell fishy, although he did drop his demands for 10 million to 2 million.
Wow.
He did say he got funded. Something got funded. So what I think out of all of it, if there was something that he needed to say, why does he just make YouTube videos and come out and just say it?
Just say it. Just say it. Just say it.
Just come out, name names, and he was naming names. I think the last people he named were dead people.
Well, that's convenient. Yeah.
I mean, you can't accuse, Bob Crane from Hogan's Heroes. You can't do that now.
I mean, you can, but it's kind of a dick move.
I mean, if you don't know who he was dead before Corey was born. I don't think he did anything.
Probably not. Yeah.
No, you can't say it was a mobster. No one's going to believe that.
They're going to question you. What's a mobster? What is that? I don't know what that is. You mean monster? Oh, you mean monster. Yeah, okay.
Was it a purple monster?
Was it pink? Did it have furry hair?
Did you hear I love you often? Was that it?
This is supposed to happen.
Oh my God. We are sick people.
Setting a new low.
We start on a really high note to start the show. Something very celebratory. We're happy. Congratulations. And then we just
plummet. Yeah. Well, you got, it's like any conversation. You got to get the pleasantries out of the way so you can actually get to the meat of the conversation. Otherwise, it gets boring very quickly.
We got to set up our fans.
Right.
They sit there and they wait.
Right.
They wait for this.
Edge of seat type situation.
Now, what are some of the other things we're going to talk next hour? We got to make sure we get people to turn the hour with us. So, something about condoms and kids. You already brought up the Tide. Okay.
Ooh.
I'm waiting till they get to the dishwasher stuff.
Ooh.
Taxes are due this month. We can talk about that. I don't know why, but we'll just talk about it. Our amazing sound tonight.
Spectacular.
Something that I figured out after all these years.
So this segment is going to be learning with Steve. Is that what is that?
You know what? And you're going to be painting during it.
Ooh, nice. I can get a
yes guy.
I get a fro like Bob Ross.
I think that would be awesome.
Yeah, I feel like that's necessary.
I think that would be good. Be like, oh, look at the moose and the buffalo that he's
Put a little friendly tree right here. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, just brush that out right there. Oh, don't worry about that. We'll figure that out later. It's supposed to be that way. Oh, yeah, touch me right there. That's good.
Those are very sweaty balls. Yeah, just
sweaty.
You gotta brush it right. You gotta, sometimes you gotta pull out the pinky and just,
And that
the course of Channing Tatum.
Ooh.
People are going berserk over that. Apparently, there's 1 million girls lining up to be the next Mrs. Channing.
I'm not gonna lie. I was in that line for a while, and I got hungry, so I had to leave. But
wow.
I was there. Yeah.
We were talking about gyros and gyros and everything else. I don't know how we're going to get that one in there. I'm not even sure what we talked about.
It'll be a hard transition.
And then the demise of Fixer Upper and the return of Trading Places. Right there makes me wonder. But we'll figure out what we're going to do next. Let's get to the top of the hour. The flip of the hour, the 2x2 or 2x2x4 or whatever it is. Whatever it is, now's the time to hit the potty room. He's Eric. I'm Steve. We will be right back.
This is the Know Nothing Show with Steve and Eric.
Get ready for the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Welcome back to hour 2 of the Know Nothing Show. Steve Benz, Eric Black. 2 news, 2 delicious scoops of delicious radio. I am in the Chicago studios. Eric over there is in our Nashville studio. So make sure you guys say congratulations. Eric is a brand new dad. It was just added in with a bag of chips or something like that. I think that's what happened from the story that he gave me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like it's the second movie. You know, like it's a sequel. Now you have you know you had Daddy, and now you have Daddy 2. You know, and then per our conversation earlier, we decided that the second ones really aren't that great.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
They're just the things that you got right. You took a lot of pictures of the first one. Second one, it's a little less.
Yeah, I actually haven't even met him yet, so we're still waiting.
Less. It's just like whatever. Go feed yourself. Okay.
But I don't care. Yeah.
Right. I'm busy. Okay.
Yeah. Go play with your sister.
Play with anyone.
Go.
Not me. I'm the man. I did all the work. I'm done.
I demand respect.
That's right. I need to go outside. I need to bitch and moan about cutting the lawn, all that kind of stuff. But Dad, you don't cut the lawn. Mom does. Shut up.
I will smack your face. That's right.
Go get me a beer. Yeah, the red can.
Yeah. We're celebrating tonight.
That's right. Oh, all right. So before we went to break, came back, the biggest thing happening, we were just talking about TMZ and everything else out there. So there was a big announcement that was sent out by Channing Tatum and his wife. They did a social media blast together that they're getting divorced. What are your thoughts on them doing? It would be as if you and I decided to put something out together.
Other than this show?
Yeah.
Oh. I think I guess you have to figure out what their lives are together, but still, to be in that particular situation where I'm done with you. But before we leave, we need some social media content. Do you want to spread this around on social media? Yeah. Let's do that. Okay, let's just brainstorm here real quick. Come up with a plan, and then we can market this. We can take it out there and make something happen and still salvage some things. Oh, I like it. Yeah, I don't love you though. No, I don't love you either. But let's go to social media. Okay. It's weird.
And with that, they do have to split up their empires.
Which is also weird.
They are in Los Angeles. It's 50-50 no matter what.
Right.
Unless you got a prenup, which needs to be negotiated.
Right.
Beforehand.
Contract. Yeah.
But then they're entitled to half after you get married. Yes, you could have a prenup that goes up to the day that you get married. You have to split everything from that day forward. Like even President Trump had, or rather, it wasn't Trump. I'm sorry. Maybe it was Trump. Trump and Tom Cruise had year clauses in there. If you got to a certain year, you got a bonus.
Ooh.
So with that, again, ladies, you guys get out better than we do.
Right.
You don't hear like Oprah doing that for her fake man.
Well, she'll just give him a car or a school or something. It's no big deal. She is actually
He leaves that under his seat. He has to find it first.
just saying, like, if you're with Oprah, you're probably looking under every single seat you come across, no matter what. I feel like that would be the way to do it.
Oh, you're walking in a Steak and Shake, man. I'm looking underneath every freaking chair.
Every one of them. Every one of them. You never know if you're going to win a car. You never know.
And they wouldn't know if it was Oprah or not because without all her makeup and stuff, she dresses like a bag lady.
Yeah. Plus, Harpo's not doing very well.
Well, you know.
Nor has it really ever.
No, once it stopped producing its own show.
Yeah. It kind of, which is what got it to its own network, by the way. It kind of tanked after that.
I mean, I knew the president of Harpo. It was a friend of mine I went to school with. And then I just dropped that. And yet I got nothing out of it. Where I'd be like, dude, I've known you how many years?
Right. Hook a brother up.
And they're like, they don't like white people. I'm like, I'm not white. I could play Puerto Rican. I can't.
That's right.
You saw the TV show Chico and the Man. Do you remember that? I could be Chico.
Yeah.
They're like, no, you can't.
Well, just show me to the tanning booth. I got this.
Steve, you're too tall and you won't shut up. All right.
That's fair. No, that's fair. Yeah, you kind of got me on that one.
2 out of 2. Steve, it cannot be the Steve show and Oprah. Why not?
I beg to differ. I think you can.
I can. She doesn't talk. I can carry that thing. I can't.
Mm-hmm. I know a good graphics artist. We can change everything overnight, literally overnight.
Every 3 years, I could lose 20 pounds too. And she could lose 60, okay, with liposuction.
And give it away. We could just give that away.
Under the chairs.
See? Problem solved.
Find some cellulite in the back of the chair. Whoa!
I'm saying take a piece of the show home with you. Here's a souvenir. Part of my fat. You can take a piece of me with you.
Jiggle it on your way out.
Yeah. It'd be great.
Is it like Jell-O or more like pudding?
And is there proof in there?
Right. How would you know?
You wouldn't.
I'm wondering when she's going to go and do a video of liposuction. Doesn't she have some? What is she selling now?
Well, she's
food or what is it?
I don't know, I thought it was at one time she was selling like not like a silver bullet food thing, but wasn't she selling something, some processor or something like that? Or
I don't remember what she's selling now, but because she gets more annoying every year, and I still don't understand what's the obsession. It's not the black women lining up for her; it's the white ladies. That is not to be racist at all. It's just surprising that it's worked out that way.
Yeah, those are the demographics. It's weird. It's definitely weird.
Those are real demographics, not the fake ones that we have.
That's right.
That's the made up ones.
Although 30 million is pretty close to what we have listenership wise.
Well, we're close. We're 29,990
off. What? We're good. We're close.
But we're closing in. We are closing in. And then we'd have to ask the ladies that are listening or watching with Tatum, are you in line to be the next? Are your daughters in line?
Oh.
Now, I don't know what the fascination was with him, but he was in a movie with Fox. He was protecting the president. Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx played the president. I don't remember what. And it was an entertaining movie. He was there with his daughter. I don't remember what movie that was.
That's how memorable it was. Yeah.
Well, you watch it on an airplane, so you miss the first 30 minutes.
Sure.
So you don't know what's going on up front because it doesn't matter because it's just a shoot 'em up.
Right. And you've already had 4 vodka tonics by then.
Absolutely.
So you really have no idea what's going on.
And you're not sure how it ends, but then on your return flight, you just watch the beginning and then you jump to the end.
Yeah.
you try to tie it together, and you're like, I'm not really sure because today I'm drinking gin.
Right.
Okay?
Right. That came out of nowhere. Gin. Well,
What's wrong with a little gin and juice? Katy
I don't know.
Perry.
I don't know, Snoop Dogg.
Right. And you kind of look at Snoop Dogg with the Joker's Wild, the Snoop
Ooh.
Dogg's Joker's Wild, which means he's the executive producer. Come on.
I mean, gospel album. That's all I'm saying.
And what happened to that?
I don't know. Obviously, we haven't heard anything about it, so I thought it was supposed to be out by now.
Because there is no praise Jesus coming out of Snoop Dogg.
Well, not that's on its albums anyway.
Well, maybe he needs to go back to the Snoop Doggy Dog.
Ooh, but then he can't be Snoop D-O double G. He'd be Sneak. How would you D-O double G?
It's hard.
I don't know. I don't know what he did there.
Yeah, that'd be hard to sing to and shout out.
He'd have to change everything, like his entire. I don't think it's not a good move. Snoop, don't do it.
And he keeps changing football jerseys. He was big on the Raiders, then the Rams, and showed up for the Jets, like everywhere. If you're going to pay him, he's there.
He's
Would be the same. If you want to pay us to wear Shania Twain shirts, I'm there.
Done. Crystal Gale, done.
Crystal Gale.
Done.
Oh my God. She had the long dark hair, right? Country was it country?
Yeah, if you want to, yeah.
I don't know where that came out of.
Well, most of the things that come out of my mouth are questionable as to where they come from. So
Crystal Gale.
That's right. Bringing that up.
Now, a couple of weeks ago, I don't know how this just popped in my head. I've been watching Reels channel a lot.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they had a story about John Denver.
Oh, that's
and how he died in a prototype plane that only had 2 wheels for landing. So I'm watching it, and I'm thinking of you.
Well, hold on. First of all, if this is what I'm signing up for, and those are the first 2 sentences you tell me, this is a prototype, and it only has 2 wheels, and it's a plane. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'm not probably gonna do that. Knowing what I know now, I'm not gonna. I mean, this is not new flight technology. We already know how to fly, and now you're telling me that it's a prototype one, and there's only 2 wheels. Okay, all right, okay,
right. In the plane, you have to switch the gas tanks from one wing to the other manually. They were speculating that's what killed him, that he wasn't able to reach the lever to switch from one gas tank to the other because it was behind him.
Poor planning. That's what that is.
So I thought to myself, the reason why I thought of you was this show. Like, we can't reach back and switch what we're doing on the show. We just kind of like go forward.
Yeah.
In a prototype.
That's true. This is a prototype, and there are only 2 wheels.
There you go. See?
What could go wrong?
And then I thought you singing Country Boy or Country Road.
Country Road, yeah. Huh.
To the place that I was born. What's the next line?
West Virginia.
Mountain Mama.
That's right.
Take me home.
Take me home, baby.
Country Road. And I thought of you. I don't know why.
Aww.
But I was watching it, and this was, when you had your time off with your new baby and stuff. And I'm like, I'm thinking of Eric. And I'm like, it's a good thing I'm drinking.
Well, I was going to say, it'd be a little weird if you weren't, because the thing is whenever you think of me, anybody, you should definitely be drinking, because otherwise it's weird. It's weird. For me, it's weird.
It can be.
I'm just saying.
but all the bad things that have happened to celebrities. So I'm thinking we need to get on reels somehow, some way. The demise of the Know Nothing Show. Produced by Corey Feldman.
Oh well, we gotta wait though because he's been stabbed recently, so he's gotta heal from that.
Which kind of gets us to the snorting of the condoms.
Ooh, this is the good one. I like this one.
Now I'm very confused. Now we slightly talked about the Tide Pods. But I'm hoping that you can explain the condoms because I cannot comprehend it.
Well, I don't know if I can explain it because I don't even fully understand. So if you are not familiar with the Tide Pods incident, for a brief while, well, it's still kind of going on, but for a brief while, there were these kids that were eating Tide Pods in order to get high, and it was a huge thing. Like it was on YouTube, all of this stuff. Well, kids were kind of, I don't know, dying from this because it's not meant for human consumption. So, which oddly enough, it says on the box. It's weird, I know, but it says it. But to be fair, so do cigarettes. So this is kind of an extension of that. And I don't understand fully. You're going to have to probably Google a lot of this. But apparently, if you snort condoms, preferably unused, you get some sort of high. I use them for a different reason, completely. Kind of the same effect, I guess, but I'm not going to die from it. So I don't understand where these things are coming from. I don't understand why these are happening. I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Now, this craze or condom challenge started in 2013. Investigative side of me.
Oh, look at you.
I guess it started from a Taylor Swift song.
Oh.
When a teen snorted it and it went viral.
Thanks, Taylor Swift.
Now, it's bad enough Taylor Swift annoys me with a lot of music that I guess is very good. I'm not sure.
Maybe.
Not part of the demographic. That's why some of the music, it's okay. Don't worry. But a Taylor Swift, I like to know what Taylor Swift song that was. And I guess if you're going to get high off the condoms, the first question I would have, if for you, my friend, is you have to decide what kind of condom you're going to snort, don't you?
I don't have to. It's ribbed, obviously.
So I would think that would be harder to snort. It's ribbed.
Well, the thing is, go hard or go home. Okay. So that's just, I mean, rebel status, rock star. Let's just do this. Doesn't matter.
Now, there's a lot of different brands. So do you spend the extra money?
Well, now hold on. This is new, right? This is new. So they're going to have to be, we're going to have to do some market research on this. So I'm going to have to buy 15 or 20 brands, right?
Okay.
And I'm going to have to take some time off and I'm going to have to really, really dig into this situation and find out what brand really works for me, because I can't go off of somebody else's opinion because it's their opinion. I can kind of base their opinion off of other things. I can get some information from there, but I got to do my own research. I got to come up with my own opinions on this whole situation. And honestly, I don't know. I don't know what's going to work best for me. I don't know yet. I'm going to have to try a lot of different things. I'm going to have to figure some things out. I'm going to have to maybe do some feels like you're naked to feels like you're tree trunk. I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Look at the variables of the condoms.
Seriously.
You know, there's the regular size.
Right.
And then there's Magnum.
PI is the newest one.
Yeah.
There's Magnum, and then there's Magnum PI.
Right.
It's really weird.
And those are both in our houses.
That's right. That's right.
So when Magnum PI is involved, right there, That's why I drive a red Ferrari.
Right. That's right. It's got to be red.
But then you got to think about it, because now ladies are buying condoms themselves. They have them in their nightstand just in case.
In case. Just in case.
You just never know.
Yeah.
So much like the ladies, they have to decide, do I get a regular size? Do I get the bigger size? Because I'm just not sure what kind of guy I'm going to bring home, because it's Thursday.
Do you now, but hold on a second. Do you really think that this girl is sitting there like, I don't know what type of guy I like. Whatever comes my way. Or do you think, no, these are the type of condoms that I bought because they were cheap. This is the type of guy I'm bringing home. What do you think?
That's a good point. Because then you got to think it's ladies' night.
Right.
And I'm going to take whatever guy I see at 12:30.
That's right.
So saran wrap might be the answer.
It could very well be. Maybe even a Ziploc freezer bag.
Could be.
For easy storage later. What?
So you got to walk them through all of this. So you bring home a guy, assuming whatever.
Sure.
Could be a guy bringing home a guy. So not only do you have to think, okay, sexually, I have to have a variety pack.
Right.
And then that moment happens, you go, we snort it together?
Is this
a latex high?
Do I need to buy double now? One for snorting and one for other
right.
festivities?
I gotta cover both orifice?
Yeah. Do you get a humidifier? Just so you can keep an abundance, just in case, because you never. Maybe you want one right now. Maybe you want one in 7 years. You don't know. Get the humidor. Actually, get the humidor. Make sure that's staying fresh all the time. 60 degrees. I think it's good.
A lot of questions they need to ask.
There are a few. Yeah. And all I'm saying is, if without us, who would know?
Who would ask?
Who would know?
Like you brought up the ribs. What about the studded?
It's two different worlds. You don't know. You got to buy 20 different brands in order to really get in that. You can't just go off of your friend's opinion. Now you can get an idea. Okay. You can get their opinion. You can say, okay, well, now I know this about this. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to ask this person this. And then you need to find out for yourself. Buy the multi-pack. Buy the variety pack. Have some fun. Dig into it. Let's do this. It's 2018.
So you have to sit there again, contemplating all that, the variety pack. So before you snort with this person, do you look underneath? He's definitely a Magnum nose.
Yeah.
Maybe he's a nose, or she is.
Do you think that veterans at this, they just decided to get that little mirror that they can extend out and put underneath there? Like the police do when they're looking for bombs underneath cars. He just extends the mirror, puts it down there, looks up and down. Okay, all right, okay, I get this. She's like, oh, okay, I need to invest in something else.
Patent leather shoes would do that. A little reflection.
Ooh, put a little shine on it.
So then you sit there and you go, do I get the flavor? Do I get the kiss of mint condoms to snort with him? Or do we use them?
Yeah.
Her or whichever.
And do you need lube at this point? Is this something that's just like an extra laced situation? Like, are they going to go to laced condoms now?
Good. Do you lube it first? Do you put it on the inside of your nose before it? And you
what do you do?
Do you make a line like cocaine?
I feel like we need to watch a how-to video on this, because I don't quite understand the ins and I feel like there are too many variables in this scenario.
Huh. This is worth investigating.
Where's TMZ at?
Well, right now they're still investigating with Corey.
Making sure that he's okay.
And they're standing outside watching Tatum. Have his Starbucks.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Do you spend the extra? If we're just talking about sex itself with the ladies that are out there that are buying all kind of stuff, how do you decide what you buy? And then how do you decide what you're going to snort?
Well, even more so, do you buy? Or do you have a buyer for you? Do you have somebody that buys these things for you so you're completely hands off. How do you work that situation?
Oh, yeah.
Because I wouldn't be touching that. I wouldn't be buying that. I would have somebody else buy it and bring it to me. Yes, maybe for an extra fee. Nonetheless, to me, it's worth it.
But I guess they could shop at Adam and Eve or adamandsteve.com and no one would know.
They
Show
could.
a brown bag.
But it takes 7 to 10 days.
That's true.
So that's the downfall.
And it's hard to go into a CVS or Walgreens because there's cameras everywhere because people are trying to steal condoms.
Right? Everywhere. They're under lock and key now. It's weird. I see
Now, if you're in Iowa or anywhere like that, so you can get a condom from a machine for 50 cents in the bathroom.
Not just a bathroom, a truck stop bathroom. The highest quality of condomation. I don't know what that word is, but
That's funny.
doesn't matter. I don't know.
Go with the name label, Trojan, or do you go with skins?
Or
No names.
Or do you mate those two and go with Trojan skins?
Yeah.
You don't know. You have no idea.
Do you go with the Walmart brand? It's generic. Is this going to snort as well?
Is it? Does it already come laced, being that it's second rate? These are all questions that people need to know.
I think our fans need to tell us what they think. And I don't want to hear like, you guys are stupid. I can't believe you're talking about this. No, it is something discussed on the nightly news. Now, keep in mind, this is the same age group that's fighting guns right now. So don't shoot me. I'm busy snorting.
Yeah. But earlier, I took a Tide Pod. I'm feeling good.
I'm looking at
Very nice.
Cascade. It's like, oof.
Yeah. And then I ate some laundry. It was great.
Those one day will be the leaders of the free world.
Which may not be free by then. Or maybe it'll be too free.
I don't get it. I don't get the condom up there and it gets caught in your sinus. My sinuses hurt all the time.
Yeah. Well,
And with the shape of my nose, which is different than your nose, I got a little round ball on the end of it. So you think, okay, Steve can suck up more. And then is the real test like every woman? Oh, she can take more. She's a slut. Is she a condom slut?
all we're saying is, listen, this is not a light decision. You can't take this whole situation lightly. You can't just do it. Okay? It's like getting drunk and getting a tattoo. Generally, 9 out of 10 times, that's not a good idea. Maybe think this through first. Bring a friend that's not drunk. Just saying.
But isn't the drunk friend the one that's egging you on?
If you're drunk too, so one of you can't be drunk, call Uber. Have them come with you. They'll be fine.
Yeah, let the Uber driver decide.
Yeah. It'll be great.
With the, are you going to tip me or not?
You know what? Do you remember that show, Cash Cab?
Yeah, that just came back. They're redoing it.
That's right. What if they did an Uber show or Lyft? It doesn't really matter to me. Where the people get into the car and then they are offered a tattoo. And if they get it, then they get like $500. If they don't get it, I guess they don't get it. Let's do it. Let's make that happen. If you can put what you can put on TV right now, I think something as stupid as that could probably do very well.
We're going to have to discuss it. I like the idea of that. But before we go further, I want to run our last break, okay?
Break.
Wherever you are, some of you just said you've got to go potty right now. It's okay. We're going to give you a short break. It is the Know Nothing Show. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Know Nothing Show. 2 delicious scoops of delicious radio. Steve Benz, Eric Black.
So we come back to the show, and I just told Eric, I don't even remember what we were just talking about. Not 90 seconds ago.
But that's the problem. Like every time someone like the show will be, like tomorrow, people come up to us and be like, "Oh, man, that was a great show. You remember when you were talking about this?" And we're like, "I absolutely did not remember any of that conversation." And I will ask you to shut your mouth. I would never talk like that, but we did. But I would say no, we never did that.
That was the other Stephen Eric, not
Other
the
guy.
Stephen Eric.
That was the other Know Nothing show.
Yeah. We're attorneys on that show.
That's right.
We take everything seriously. So
Serious.
And I have to say, I like the shiny hiney. I like that.
I do too.
All that kind of stuff. For all those that don't enjoy themselves in the bathroom, something's wrong with you. Enjoy yourself, especially because I'm sure your feet can swing. Okay,
Mm,
have fun.
yeah.
I've been in places where people have TVs in their bathroom. I'm like, no kidding.
Well, let me ask you. Speaking of in the bathroom on the potty swinging, what if your toilet? I have to say, I'm surrounded by infants, so potty is what I say now.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it. If you're in your potty, would it be weird if your toilet actually was a swing, and you were just
See, I think that's a great idea.
back and forth? Now, wouldn't that make everything flow better?
Well, they say statistically speaking, the way that we sit is not best for pushing it out.
Mm.
We should be more in a frog type position.
I see. I pretty much stand for everything. So there's that.
I just kind of bend over. Out comes the vacuum. Just makes it easier.
It's so much simpler. Cleanup is easy.
Yeah, that way at least I can still tweet.
The maid is pissed, but I don't care.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like the idea of the swing.
Hmm.
I did like the idea of the lazy boy chair so I could put my feet up and I can lean back.
But I feel like that's going to be, for sanitary purposes, I feel like if you miss or there's some sort of accident somewhere,
okay,
you kind of got to get a new lazy boy.
Yeah, well, so you're saying if they have a situation,
Mm-hmm.
Mom, I have a situation.
I don't have it anymore. It's now on the lazy boy. The situation is now on the lazy boy toilet. So you're going to need a new one is what I'm getting at.
You could turn it into a sofa, sofa sleeper, sofa pooper.
So because often when we're done dropping the deuce or dropping the Browns off at the Super Bowl, we often would not mind a nap. It would be nice to just completely recline and take a 10-minute nap.
I think that would work.
Yeah, I like it. It's good.
And with that, the sofa pooper is that there's a little fridge there.
Ooh, that's nice. Not really near the poop area, however. It's a little bit not close to that. Because you don't want to grab the wrong door.
That's true. That's true. So we got to think about this. So you might need some railing just in case.
Yeah.
Kind of like on a roller coaster.
Mm-hmm.
Because you just never know. You might go upside down.
It's possible. It's possible.
You might white knuckle it somehow. You might need to put your feet up against the wall.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Well, you may need to build a new wall so that you can put your feet up.
I'm with you in that. And the other reason I was thinking of the refrigerator, you now have room to finish that other burrito.
That's true. Because you did buy two, one for now, and one for later, of course.
I think so.
It's science.
Yeah, it blinded me with science.
Yeah, Bill Nye did.
When the lady shows up and she gives you a variety pack of condoms to snort together. So let's listen to Taylor Swift. And don't worry, I've got some nasal lube.
I remember when you got roofied instead. And I also remember when people brought over wine or drinks to drink.
You are a wine cooler guy. Stop it.
Zima, baby. Zima all the way. That's right. It almost had alcohol in it. Almost.
I remember Zima's. It was like, could you be any more feminine? I
Right.
brought a 12-pack. All right, bro. I'll have one.
So what'd you bring for you? Because that's going to take me all of that just to not feel anything. Cool.
To get a slight buzz.
Yeah, I'll take the water. Do you have Zima brand? Oh, that's alcohol. No, it's not. No, it's not.
So there's a lot of things that we're discussing tonight.
It's a good discussion. Well, here's the problem though. It's been 2 weeks, right? So
We had to catch up.
generally don't communicate during the week. Not necessarily because we hate each other, because we just have so much amazing things to say that we want our listener base, we want our fans, we want our people to be included in every single conversation that we have. So it's not that we don't want to talk to each other. We don't, but it's not that. That's not why. It's just that we want you to hear everything that we're saying.
And we're just saying professionally that we don't talk to one another during the week for the show.
For any reason.
We're trying it.
Yeah.
That's I know that's what our psychologist told us.
Right. But we'll go on Facebook later and explain why.
Because we can.
Yeah.
As we're taking your data.
Good times.
Just saying. It's not us taking the breach.
No.
It's not us looking at your camera, seeing that you're sitting there naked, pooping.
In the shower. It's a little weird. It's a little weird.
You know, you see the little thing in the bottom of the shower and you just can't hold yourself but pee.
Yeah.
It happens.
Mm.
Okay. It's normal.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If you're a dude, you've done it.
Well, I think even if you're not a dude, you've probably done it.
Yeah, that'd be kind of weird.
Yeah.
You just like, what, bro? Oh, I'm sorry. You're not a bro.
Weird.
Yeah, because I went out with some women that had to find a tree and stuff,
Hmm.
drinking and stuff. That was weird.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Now I'll tell you what. They have this little cup, right? And I think we've shared it. They have this little cup now, so women can actually use that to pee standing up.
Right.
It's not weird.
And then when she says back to you, back up,
then you know she's probably not using the cup.
right. Then you're just like, look, it's okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Transgender is okay now. All right.
Yeah.
I'm not here to debate
Whatever.
with you.
I have
That you are female. I realize you're 6'7".
with an Adam's apple. That's fine.
I've never seen stilettos size 18. Never.
It's pretty big, is what we're saying, and I don't think everything matches in your big department.
And bolts in your neck, I didn't notice them. I thought it was just beautiful jewelry.
It's fine. It's great.
I'm glad that you're sitting there and you're buffing up your nails.
Yeah.
Remember that? That was a big thing years ago. You sit there, you're talking to them like Mrs. Huygens, sit there and they're buffing up their nails. I didn't know what that did.
I guess I still don't know
They'll do that or not. We can ask some of the old ladies.
What does what does it do?
Or
I don't
cut cuticles. Have you gotten your nails done? I would think you have, right?
I have, and because I for like 20 minutes I was a model. Yep. Yep.
Was that 20 long minutes?
It
Were
was
those
great.
condom minutes or what?
Well, it was more like Tide Pod minutes, which aren't much different from condom minutes. But no, I was a model. I was a model for a little while, and we actually were told, we actually had a class. They actually had a class on how to maintain a good manicure.
Okay.
So we had to go through these classes. We had to take tests, like hands-on tests. We had to do all this stuff. So I had to learn how to take care of my hands and make sure that they were, because I didn't know what I was going to get. I was, we were all trying to be whatever we were going to be, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, we had to go through that class, and that was a complete waste of time. But here we are.
Well, that explains how soft your hands are.
No, that's Jergens. That's Jergens right there, buddy. Only the best for these hands. Hmm? Yeah.
Explains why that was in your bathroom when I was there. It's a lot of weird things in your house.
It explains quite a bit, actually. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
you know,
the gallon jug is cheaper at Costco for the amount that I use, so I just go and get that's why I get the big one.
I just want to know how you got the pump where you just wave and it happens.
That is actually a homemade invention that I have come up with, and it's nice. I like it. It works. Just kind of sprays out whenever you want it. Now they have machines in the bathrooms that do all that for you. But I don't have time to pump. This is the only move that I want to do. I don't want to have to do this or this or this move.
Yeah.
I just want to move my hand in that general direction, and then I want whatever it is, that whether it's soap or lotion or money, just put it right there. Just set it down right on my hand, and that I'm good. I don't want to have to.
Right.
I don't want to have to dig for it. I don't want to have to figure out what is this. How is this? What I don't understand. What this? What did I do? What do I do? Just put it there. Just put it there.
Got it. Size of a quarter in white, right there.
Right there. Just. No, I don't want a quarter. No. A little bit more than that. I have to buy 2 gumballs, so I'm gonna need 2 quarters.
What about the foam that you can get in the shower?
The foam?
You like the foam soap? Bath wash? Body wash?
Body wash.
Body wash.
Yes. So here's what I found out. Regular soap, bar soap, if you will, dries my skin out. Yeah, dries my skin out.
All right.
So I have to lube it up quite a bit, and my skin. It's just one of those things where I probably just don't drink enough water.
Yeah, that's what they always say.
Probably it, but I'm like, well, technically there's water in my whiskey from the ice. So right. I feel like that's okay.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Because I started using the body foam.
Ooh.
You know, which was weird.
Ooh.
But we started with the foam soap.
Foam soap.
Yeah. So I was like, wow, okay, this is all right. Huh. And I admit, it made my hands a little less rough.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
That's good for you.
Say it.
I don't. The FCC does not allow me to say what I would like to say right now, so I cannot.
That's for the after-hour show.
It is. It's very much so.
Just saying. You know, we both have large hands. That's all I have to say.
It's true. It's true.
You use yours for picking and strumming.
Yeah.
You know, mine's all about fondling the microphone.
Well, you see, I'm a hand model, Mama.
That's right. Do you have any of your hand shots instead of headshots?
Right here. If you're looking at it, look at this beautiful bean footage. Look at this. I'll give you the other one too. Look at this. I usually don't show both of them on the screen at one time, but look at this action. Because I love all of you, I'm giving you a free shot.
Splendor-ish.
It's a free shot right here. Look at this. Look at this. Wait.
Oh.
What's this? What's this? What's this?
Whoa.
What's this? Yeah.
The Allstate guy.
Yeah. What's this? Do you remember this one? Yeah. Yeah. Or what's this one?
Oh my God.
You see what I'm saying? I'm a hand model.
You are Mr. Emoji.
Is that you? They did kind of base it off of what I do as a hand model, as a professional hand model. And I was very taken back by that. I said, you guys don't actually have to do that. And they said, Mr. Black, we're not. This is all pretty much an illusion. And I said, well, thank you guys so much for including me in everything that you do. And you can use my likeness for whatever you need to use it for. And they did. It's fine. They did that.
Wow.
Yeah.
You lice in your hands.
It's good. It's really good to be me. If you're not me, it's not as great. But if you are me, it's borderline spectacular. I'm kind of a unicorn in the hand modeling, arena. There's not many like me, really. I've got the market. I'm cornered on that one.
I'm going to have to think of your hands on the products that are on me.
Do you want me?
That didn't come out right.
Do you want me to send you likenesses of my hands? Is that what you're telling? I can mold my hands if you want. I can do that for you.
Right there, you could be making money for that as they're making body parts.
Well, I mean, I think hands. If I were to send someone my hands, that would really probably make their day.
But would you send it in like the old G.I. Joe Kung Fu grip?
Ooh.
You know, the grip that was like this?
So here, maybe, but I feel maybe I should just make coffee cups out of them.
That would be so bad. And then you could suck through the thumb or something?
Yeah, it'd be the straw, right?
Then I'm going to have to be way back there. So,
or maybe that's the stirrer. I don't know. Maybe you just take it off and stir, and it's magnetically put back on there. I don't know. Huh?
So I don't know. If it's a mug, you can have the thumbs up or thumbs down, depending on how you want to use the mug, I guess.
Interesting.
It's very Romanish. You know, you start out with like this. You're like going,
yeah,
that's good because you got more of a. You're looking at your thumb. See, like I broke my thumb, so it's like straight.
Yeah.
Okay. So the other one curves a little bit, but you had a big, huge mother. I mean, look at that.
Look at this action.
Lord knows who sat on that. You know.
Well, here's the thing. Now, this did not come naturally. I was a hitchhiker for 15 years. Okay, that was my job. This is what I did, and I had to go through 2 years of school in order to get to this position right here. As a hand model, you have to start out as a hitchhiker. Okay. Because if you can do a good thumb like this, you're probably going to have a really decent career as a hand model. Yeah. So I didn't really like the knapsack situation. I'm more of like a W Hotel or Hilton Hotel kind of guy, but it made me who I am. It made me into the man I am today.
I can see that.
Yeah, it was good.
Because really the only thing they gave me an opportunity to, the little bit of hand modeling, the one thing I did was the ad block. Okay, the hand for the ad block, just the stop.
Whoa.
They're like, you've got long fingers, so we like that. That would look good in red.
Huh.
That's all I got. And it was really good for making turkeys when I was young.
But close them again. No, I see why you got that role. You're perfect for the part. Yeah.
Got it.
I get that.
And turkey.
Yeah.
Good at the turkey. My mom said that. Steven, you got the perfect hand to make turkeys.
Did she ever say you've got the perfect turkey?
No, she didn't. No.
I feel like that would be pretty funny.
She never thought I was the perfect turkey. I've never heard anybody said that they liked my giblets.
Really?
I have heard that I do deliver soft breasts, white meat.
Wow. Marinated?
Absolutely.
Nice.
You know what you need to do for that? You want a turkey even better? Pull the skin, rub it with butter. That's how you get it super juicy, super joyous, super succulent.
So I have to interject and once again tell everybody, these are normal conversations that we have whenever we talk. This is not abnormal. This is something that happens on the regular.
I mean, come on.
Much like my bowel movements.
Right. And we've held hands in the bowel movements in the bathroom together.
If you're not going to put a divider between the stalls, what else are you going to do?
When you go to a concert and you got to get into those plastic things and it starts rocking, you need something to hold on to. And I'm going to hold on to my friend, Eric.
That's right. That's right.
It's like, bro.
That's right.
You got the women go like, hey, you want to go to the bathroom together? What is wrong with two guys going to the bathroom together? You got to watch out for one another. You just don't know what's going to happen. Someone might come up from behind us.
Yeah. Or under us. Even worse. Right. Even worse. It's 2018. It can happen.
Just saying. Gotta be safe.
Safety first. Always.
Right there.
It's the know nothing way.
Succulent chicken and turkey. Okay. Right there. Sometimes it's a little hard because I got large hands.
Right.
And also, it's good Here's another thing I'm going to tell you. Massage the turkey. Deep, hard with the thumbs. Got to loosen it up before, or even the chicken. You got to loosen it up before you put it in there.
You got to tenderize it. You got to tenderize the meat.
Right. You know, that's why with your lady or your man, whatever, you got to tenderize them before, you know.
Just show some tenderness.
Right there, you turn on some Mortal Rising.
That's right.
Tenderoni.
But you got to hurry up because on the third song we shut down.
Right, you got 9 minutes.
That's right. So you better get on this.
Get the thumbs into the shoulders or the arms, the backs, the thighs.
Whatever you need to do, you got 9 minutes. Okay, hurry up. Let's go.
Clock is on, because if you listen to it in the middle of the songs, it goes 6 minutes.
That's right. That's right.
And then someone goes, "Wait a second, was that Little Sweet?" Oh yes, oh yeah. I love the commercial where the bigger pillow goes in the back. Hilarious. And if you watch the commercial, he now gets credit. They actually say Little Sweet played by. I'm like, what the hell? It's a commercial. Did they actually think he's a midget?
Well, kids are eating Tide Pods and snorting condoms, so maybe.
But that was funny.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Also, if you're going to make some good burgers, throw butter on them when you're cooking them. Just saying.
That's right. Well, don't actually throw it on there unless you're really good and can make it stick. Gently lay it on there so it melts all over the burger. Don't waste butter.
And get the Ninja Mat.
Oh,
barbecue.
Oh,
the Ninja Mat.
The Ninja Mat.
It is. So then you don't have the grease all over the place.
That's right. I like it.
Something's going on.
Yeah. Huh.
I don't even want to suggest what's going on in, my outdoor spa. You know what I'm saying? That bad boy will be, it'll be full of some hot water in about 2 weeks.
Whoa.
Yes.
Whoa. All right. Well,
I can't believe we're at the end of the show. So why don't you throw them some social media? You've got about 90 seconds.
Well,
Lord knows what we're talking about.
No one knows. Listen, here's the thing. So if you want to come follow us, you can. All of this information is available at knownothingshow.com. If you're confused by how to spell know, KNOW, you can find us on Facebook for just a little bit while longer. We're probably going to be leaving there. You can find us at Facebook, Twitter, at Know Nothing Show. You can get on YouTube, get in their little search bar, and search for Know Nothing Show as well. On the website, you can find Steve and my own Instagrams and get on there as well. Steve posts random stuff, sneakers and fruit. It's weird, and I don't know. I'm in it for the money, so I post all the sexy photos. But go find us. It's going to be good. It'll be great. And thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being here, because without you, it would just be a conversation between Steve and I.
Is that what it usually is?
That's what it usually is. Yeah.
And with that, we got to get out of here. Oh, it's good to be back. Know Nothing Show with Steve Benz, Eric Black. 2 scoops of delicious radio. We love all of you. We'll see you next time on Know Nothing.